walks up to strangers, usually couples in parked cars, then shoots them with a large bore revolver.
People wouldn't come out at night. They're really scared.
You killed 2 people to start this whole thing. What led you to that?
Thought I was doing something to appease the devil. There was just a battle going on inside me.
The killer's 6th victim.
As far as I'm concerned, that was not me. I hate that name. I despise that name.
Which name?
Son of Sam.
And then later on, it was the same type of gun. So they came to the conclusion that there's a serial killer. Turned out I was the 2nd victim, so I was off the hook as a drug dealer, but found myself in the middle of a shooting spree.
The madman would be dubbed the .44 caliber killer. A month later, that would change. A letter is found near the bodies of his next 2 victims. In death, a new moniker is born.
The maniac who calls himself Son of Sam.
Son of Sam.
Son of Sam.
Son of Sam. Son of Sam.
Who is the assassin hiding behind the alias? Varying witness accounts of the shooter make cops work even harder.
The sketches were so different, so it was confusing. Who was this guy?
As spring turns into summer, the Son of Sam's reign of terror continues. Shooting, killing, and taunting police.
He was kind of saying to the cops, come get me. And they didn't know how.
Then they did.
I find it remarkable how he was caught. He got a parking ticket.
I got a call from my sister saying that they just arrested this Son of Sam. His name's David Berkowitz.
24-year-old David Berkowitz, a postal worker from Yonkers, confesses to alone killing 6 and wounding 7 others, saying that the Sam in the Son of Sam referred to his neighbor, Sam Carr, and it was Carr's demonic dog who told him to kill. Cops got their man, but not everyone believed it was an open and shut case.
I believe that David Berkowitz did not act alone, and in fact, it has crossed my mind that this .44 caliber pistol that was the weapon used in the shootings that we witnessed was passed around among a number of people.
Berkowitz pleaded guilty and was eventually sentenced to 6 consecutive life terms of 25 years to life. Several years later, on 2 different occasions, investigative reporter Maury Terry interviewed David Berkowitz in prison for a documentary series. In these rarely seen meetings, Berkowitz tells Terry that he was not the only shooter.
Now, there were a series of 8 attacks known as the Son of Sam killings.
Yeah.
Did you do all of them?
I was at all of them. I was at, more or less at all of them, scouting the areas and reporting back on likely targets and things, and I did not pull the trigger at every single one of them. And I believe the police do know that.
Berkowitz claimed his accomplices were fellow members of the 22 Disciples of Hell's Satanic Cult, a group he joined when he was 22. And the killings were sacrifices to their satanic gods. Berkowitz agreed to go through each shooting, saying which ones he did and which ones